This can only mean one thing, folks. It's time for late night. All right, I want to say hi to everyone here at the usual iconic place. I thought it's never too early to indoctrinate our new friends at D-Live. Hi everybody, MJ here. Listen, we're in Taiwan at Wenwen's, iconic place in my neighborhood. We've had streamers from all over the world come here just to sit in front of this window. We're in Taiwan and we're gonna throw down on some food here. Now we are simulcasting on Periscope, YouTube, and Africa TV in South Korea, and also D-Live. Now Africa does not support comments, but we have D-Live comments, and we have YouTube comments too. Ken Ron, how you doing? Glad to see you on D-Live, and we're up in the air on D-Live. Nice to see you. All right. This will be, I'll be able to flush things out. What I've got is, I've got the D-Live comments on the top, and Streamlabs from YouTube and Periscope on the bottom. So hopefully, it'll make the organization easier. I can't get them all in one straight box. There probably is a way. It would take some fancy HTML though. Anyway, let me show you what I got here today. Now, cinnamon infused rum and soda water. Let me go on my back camera. All right, now let me do this. There we go. Squid tentacles. This is our deep fried chicken pie. And this over here is chicken skin, deep fried chicken skin, and these are little pieces of basil that they put in there too. Really, really nice. So yeah, for those of you who have seen my streams before, you know that this is what I do. Hang on a second. I just dropped something on the ground here. Okay. Running Streamlabs on 4 different platforms through Restream.io. I turned off Twitch for tonight because I'm not capturing the comments from Twitch. I'm really curious though to see what kind of a viewership we can get on, excuse me, on D-Live. Now, excuse me. I hate when that happens. I got something stuck in my throat. My daughter's been very sick, but we took a couple of days off and we went to the symphony tonight. Saw the National Symphony Orchestra here in Taipei. It may have been a mistake. We're sick, we gotta rest even more. And I don't think we, I don't know, I don't think we got enough rest. But the other thing I got tonight that I want to show you is glazed potato chips here in Taiwan. Now this says it's red pepper flavor. Red pepper flavor. That's that's a Hongjiao Wei, which is red pepper flavor, and that is the word for spice right there. La. So this is spicy. Now we're going to open these in a few minutes and try them out. So anyway, the first thing up for tonight is chicken skin. When I was a kid, my mom used to boil chicken, and boy, was it terrible. Can't stand boiled chicken with the skin on. That's the worst. Boiled chicken skin was terrible. Yeah, fried chicken skin is quite different. Really crunchy. It's a delicacy here in Taiwan and other parts of Asia too. In addition to that, it's sprinkled lightly with white pepper. And what they do is they put pieces of basil in here. When they're doing deep fried foods, they'll put basil in it. And the basil, of course, it cooks, but it spices the whole dish up. It's pretty nice. It really is. I got to tell you, it's quite nice. So anyway, they also put white onion. And there's no napkins. Okay. Nope, got nothing. All right, never mind. It's okay. Just checking my second device, seeing how we look here. Now, before I go any farther, tonight's late night is brought to you by iVideo.com. Over here, corner, they provide us with a beautiful battery bank Wi-Fi box. Propagates a nice Wi-Fi signal from 4G, and this is what we use for all our streams. Provided by iVideo.com, and if you're watching on YouTube, you can go to the description and you can use my 10% discount code. It's the best thing if you're traveling. I've been watching Casper. He's traveling to Japan using iVideo. It really is the way to go when you travel. Now, they gave me a home router for 2 weeks, and I used it, and I loved it. Didn't want to give it back. I owe you guys. Oh, deal. I owe you guys a review of that. Super easy to set up. I'll tell you this. I put on the 4th floor in my window, using it in my studio. And I went outside with my phone and my Wi-Fi analyzer, and I was on the ground floor. It's on the 4th floor, and I was walking like 100 meters away. It still had like a very respectable signal with a very fast connection. I think it's fantastic. And I didn't even have the antennas on it. I wanted to test it without it. Then I put the antennas on it and put it on the 1st floor of my home. My home is brick and poured concrete. It's with rebar. It's a Taiwanese house, you know. All the floors are, they're this thick, concrete, rebar, and the interior walls are brick with a facade on it. And I gotta tell you, I had a respectable signal on the 3rd floor through that too. I did not put the router in the stairwell, put in the front of the house. The router's so fast and it's so cheap that it makes more sense for expats to rent a router like that. And okay, thanks, Ken. How does the how do you like DLive? Is it? I mean, is the video okay? I'm using Restream. I wasn't too happy with my video last night, but Dave said the broadcast was perfect. I think the replay's not quite as good, but all right. Thank you. And I think it should be pretty instantaneous to me. It makes a lot of sense for expats to rent a home Wi-Fi box, because a lot of times they don't have the local ID or the residency requirements, you know, to go down to the phone company and get a contract. You know, everything you have to do is prepaid. Well, yeah, that's the way to go. I'm gonna do a review on that later. Now, as you can see, that's what I always do. We're munching down. These guys here, squid tentacles are great. I mean, look at this plate of food. Now, this food, she came over and she said, "Ipa, it's 120 NT. So 30 NT is $1. Okay? So, unless I'm wrong, 3, 6, 9, 12 is $4 for this. I'm going to try these. Now, there's 692 micrograms. What is that? Salt? Yeah, it's egg white. Yeah. 3.3% sugar and 53.1% carbohydrates. So it's not something you want to eat every day. And my alcohol I'm drinking tonight is rum, spiced rum that I spice with cinnamon, no sugar, soda water. I got a new kind of soda water tonight too. Fin. Yeah, looks pretty good. Fin. Sparkling. There you go. All right, now, I'm going to try this. You guys know that I like to try the different kinds of chips they have here. And, oh, my hands are all wet. I can never open these bags and my hands are all wet or greasy. Here we go. And I always try to do a little review on these. Now, the thing is, you can see inside it's all red, right? Supposedly from the spice. All right, here we go. Ready? Now. Okay, first of all, it's not salty. Usually, when I open these bags, I get a monosodium glutamate blast of like heavy salt. No, it's actually, can't even really tell it's potatoes. There is a kind of a cereal smell to it. And there is a pepper smell to it. It's not overpowering. That's it. You can see it's a red chip. Yep. It's delicious. Now, at first it doesn't taste like potatoes. There's some kind of flavor that hits you first, and it's not the pepper. The pepper comes later, and it comes in the front. This is a hot, spicy, like a acidic. It almost tastes like meat. There's kind of a meaty flavor to it, you know. And of course, it's not too spicy for me, but for you it might be. This is pretty darn hot. But it's good. I like this. And they're rich. So I'm thinking spicy hot chip, maybe sour cream or something like that. You know what I mean? What did Olaf say? The hot and the cold are both so intense. Put them together, it just makes sense. Yeah. So there you go. Now, as you know, I'm doing flavor experiments. Did some last time at the convenience store with chocolate covered almonds and the chicken skin. The chicken skin has that deep fried greasy flavor that we love. Now, over here at Wenwen's place next door, they change their oil religiously. It's super, super clean. And so it's not that rancid oil. This is a really, really, like you might make at home. You know, I mean, I don't mean rancid like you might make at home. I mean, it tastes like something you'd make at home. And so when I put the hot spicy chip with this chicken, it makes the potato chip taste like it's deep fried. Really good combination. All right. So far, I'm going to check something because we haven't had, sorry about that, we haven't had a single comment on YouTube. And I mean on YouTube or on, no, that's showing. Okay, I just want to make sure everything's okay. All right. Sorry to reset that. I'm just making sure that we have our chat boxes. We should. I mean, I just saw, you know. I just saw the D-Live chat box running. But seriously, we should have Periscope and we should have YouTube running too. So that's why I'm mosquitoes are getting me. That's why I'm checking to make sure that that we're still on. Okay, so if you're on Periscope, please leave me a comment, even a negative one if you want to. Just want to say hi. Make sure we're working it. Gives these little sticks. Now this is something that I can show on the back camera. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful chicken. I'm trying this out. Oh yeah. Now one thing. You travel to Asia, you have to keep in mind that nothing is guaranteed to be boneless. So I'm from the US, and in the US there's a law that says if a food product looks like it's boneless, it must be boneless. So, if you went to McDonald's and you ordered chicken McNuggets, you would never think twice about just bite right into it, because it's supposed to be boneless. It looks boneless, and it is. And everybody else's chicken nuggets are all the same, boneless. Here, you get pieces of chicken. Got bones in it. People don't tell you. There's a mountain vegetable that we have. A little. It's like, look, I don't know. It kind of looks like a garbanzo bean. Same, I don't know, sort of color, same size. And it's a mountain vegetable, and they cook it with other mountain vegetables that kind of look like fiddleheads, you know, where they got the, you know, the fern that's rolled up. And I'm eating these things, and I pop one of these little round things in my mouth, and there's a seed in the middle. It's like a stone. It's hard as a rock. I almost broke a tooth, and nobody told me. They're like, oh. But people don't think about that. So get a piece of chicken like this. It's cut up from a chicken breast. Chew it slowly. Or you might have to avail yourself of the inexpensive dental services that you can get in Taiwan and other places in Asia. Wow. Is that good? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to send myself a test message. Now, it's squid tentacles. We call this yo yu. These are really good. I know this girl. She seems like a sweet little girl. This place, I mean Taiwan, I mean this place has a tendency to corrupt sweet little girls. I hope you don't get corrupted. Alright, let me see if I can go to YouTube. Find myself. Well, here I am. Comments are not working. Thank you. YouTube's a lot clearer. Wow. I'm sorry, guys. I had no idea. And I don't know why, because I have it enabled. Gallardo, gosh, Matthew, Ken, Vince should sponsor me. Yeah. Wow. Okay, well that explains it. Now I don't know why. Let me just check this real quick. This is the chat box, and it's, gosh, everything is as it should be. Great. So now I got another problem. That was never not working. That was always working. All right, let me do this. Look, we're live. I don't care. What I'm going to do, stream. No, I'm going to delete. Let's see. Hang on. We're live, right? Okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to delete this. And right while we're live, I'm just going to add the Streamlabs widget. I'm going to add the chat box right here. And I'm going to put it right up to the top. And I'm going to do this. I don't know if you guys can see this. I don't want, hang on. This one here, yeah, this one here, I want to, this is driving me nuts. Okay, hold on. Just give me a second, okay? Just give me a second. And there you go. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull this over here like this. Okay, and I'm going to say, hidden on preview, showing on preview. Okay, we are good to go. Now let me do this. This is live TV. And if I say hi, will I get it? Yeah, there we go. All right. Okay. Sorry, guys. Now we're working. And now we're going to work on Periscope too. Because this is a karaoke place. Lamo, it's a karaoke place. And yeah, that's what they're known for. You know. I've seen a couple of them here come and go and so forth, but yeah. They just, the karaoke places are not kind of like in some of these villages, you know, they say, all right, Ken, Ron, nice to see you, thanks. I'm sorry about that, guys, I really am. But, you know, I had to, when you told me that I had to address that, I wasn't getting any comments. It just didn't seem right. And you said you were going over there, Ken, to YouTube. So, yeah, it just took a second. And, okay. How does Phil Gates say, the world is a good place? There's a guy I know named Robert from Texas. He has a Thai wife, and he was telling me that when he was looking for a wife in Thailand, talked to some of the village elders, and they all say the same thing, that you can't find a good girl after dark. You can't find a good girl in town. You can't find a nice girl in a bar. So it's a karaoke place, and karaoke is not like it is, you know, at the Chinese restaurant where you live in the United States. Okay, it's not the same. It's a private room, and they lock the door. Here's what I want you to do. If you guys follow Yuka on Periscope, ask Yuka about her Taiwan experience with karaoke when she was here. See what she says. Because we're here with JL and John from LA, Casper, Yuka, and myself. Wow. These chips are really, really great. Okay, guys, so let me ask you this question. If you want to compare D-Live and Periscope and YouTube for resolution, how would you rank them? How would you rate the resolution? What'd you think of it? What'd you think of Bohemian Rhapsody? Like I was saying to everybody, that scene where Brian May was cutting his guitar solo, that tape machine, man, did have my stuff on it. A good portion of the sessions I did as a recording engineer and a producer were done on a 3M M79. It's a great sounding machine, but it's finicky. Had one of the remotes blow up, start smoking. Every once in a while the transport malfunction, it spills tape. Yeah, I know. Not to be careful what I say, but I haven't watched it all the way through. And I probably won't. I'm watching it like just the scenes I'm interested in. I'll just skip. Because I'm really not that interested in Freddie and his lifestyle. Doesn't interest me. Sure, Joel. I think you just want to see the babe, right? These are Lay's, Taiwan, and this says red pepper flavor, and this is the word for spicy in Chinese, la. So this is Hong Xiao Wei. Yeah. Okay, there you go. Just PM me your address, I'll send you one. Or maybe a picture. Earlier on in the stream, I reviewed these. I'll talk about them again in a second. Let's cover the bow wrap thing. Bow wrap, that. But the, I was more interested in the, oh, cool. Well, this is the country of fast food, Joel. This is all fast food. We have more 7-Elevens in Taiwan than there are in the United States. And they even build them across the street from one another because Taiwanese won't walk across the street. They'll just stay on the same side of the road. I'm more interested in the studio scenes and some of the live shows, and that's it. I don't care about the interaction. I don't care about But I'll tell you what, as far as the early shots go, when they're early playing and good, cool, then you know how cool this is. The early shots of the band, playing clubs and stuff, really great stuff. And I love those movie versions of those songs like Keep Yourself Alive and stuff. Anyway, these guys here, when I first smelled monosodium glutamate, excuse me, this is live TV and I don't have a cough button. There's no monosodium glutamate or salty, smell to them. And doesn't taste like potatoes. I'm a professional engineer, an inventor, a recording artist, musician. In the States, I was a record producer, broadcast engineer, and stuff. And I took a lot of time off here. I was, I won't talk about it too much, but I had some medical problems. I'm okay now. But my wife and I run a manufacturing consortium. Oh yeah, that's cool, yeah. Yeah, I live here, yeah. I've been living here for 15 years. Yeah, he did. What he did, Ken, was he said that he wanted something that the audience could participate in. And I mean, as a former, you know, recording artist myself, I can tell you that when you get the audience interactive, that's what you do. He wanted to do the and clap. And how they got the stomp sound was, you know, that that Bechstein piano, they stood on it and they stomped on it. They stomped on the piano, boom, boom, and then clapped, boom, boom, and that's how that was. And some of the claps at a time was that's cool. That's cool. They triple tracked it. Almost like, I'm not sure, but when I combine them with this other stuff I'm eating this incredible plate of food here. I've got like these chicken skin deep fried. If I combine it with that, Ayo. Nice. Good guys. 1988. So that was see. Yeah. What album was that? Chicago? Cool. Was that gas era? I don't know. I got busy myself and I lost contact. I never saw them. They came to see me one time and I was out and Brian and Freddie had just left when I came back. I was so mad. That was the News of the World era. Squid tentacles. Well, they closed the metal door on me, so not much I can do about that. Sorry. Squid tentacles. I wonder why they shut up. Since I started, nothing's changed, except they rolled down the metal door. Meme. Thanks. 我的那个试剂我要，因为这个金的，对呀。Sort of. 4G's having a little problem with it, so she's going to open the door for me a little bit. 多一点，多一点。好好好。你懂我的意思吗？你懂我的意思吗？一点点。对对对，是收集的出来的，对，这是做过的。OK， 好 ，OK， 谢谢。可以吗？哦，好，好，这样2块，谢谢。这个家里你哪里？这边。 我认识他6年多。对啊，我们都在I got what kinds of ball? Kinds of ball? Get what point you got? All right, we're talking. She's asking me questions about who I am and what I mean, like what I've been living here. So, 妹妹你
我叫妈妈叫我小妹啊。
啊？
叫我小妹啊，妈妈我叫我小妹。
哦。我英文名字我叫 Michael。对我朋友叫我 MJ 都可以 Michael 就。So this is one of my little sister. So okay, what's sister? So anyway, I didn't know that. So she had a split. She was asking me, where do you live? Yeah. Please. I'm a man. I don't like a lot of questions from women. I don't. So, the Southeast Asian questions, how much money do you make and where you work and all this stuff, they're sizing you up, okay? And so I thought that's what was going to happen. Plus, I mean, she's old enough to be my daughter's daughter, but young enough to be my. So anyway, what I'm saying is I just said to her in Chinese, if you have any questions, ask Wenwen. I've known her for 6 years. And she said, 6 years? I said, yeah, I lived in this neighborhood for 13. And so I said, okay, sit down. And she saw the rest. And then asked her, what do they call you? I wasn't sure if I heard her right. So I said, what? Somebody heard me leaning in. She said she's Wenwen's little sister. Okay. So now we got to get Rob Ebner out of whatever he's doing and have him come on so he can see Wenwen's little sister. Because Rob is a big fan of Wenwen. All right. Well, back to my original question. How is the video on DLive compared to Periscope and YouTube? It seems like a worthwhile platform, but I'm sick of hearing about PewDiePie. And I understand he did a lot for the platform. I don't know what it is, but he did something. Maybe he just popularized it, because like 6 weeks ago, nobody knew what it was. With decent people, so hey, maybe we can do stuff there. Now, one thing that's going on with YouTube and its copyright strikes are becoming. Okay, that's good. That's a fair assessment. YouTube is making it more difficult to do things, though. If I want to play a little clip of somebody else's music, though, it gets. Now see, here's the thing, when they're dealing with me, I'm a BMI affiliate. So the whole thing works. I know publishing, mechanicals, I know the whole thing. They're not supposed to be taken. Not supposed to be able to do that. Google is giving them powers that they don't have the right to. Many YouTubers don't do it. Class action suits and all these things. And the YouTubers are all scared, and they should be. I hear them say, well, they got, the big corporate lawyers who can't fight against them. And that's true. Okay. So, to do is you have to fight them in a forum where they can't use their corporate lawyers. And here's what you do. And all that by YouTube for copyright strikes. Pick something. Pick one of your videos. All claims court category. And file a small claims court case against them. That's how you do it, because you're more than likely where you can just go in by yourself, and they're not allowed to bring, their New York lawyers in. And if they do, it's going to make them look. And you're familiar, Your Honor, with the fair use, policy. And if you can get the small claims court judge to order them to give you your money back, that's a start that you can build on. Once you get the precedent set, if 10 or 20 of these YouTubers might put the brakes on some of this. Yeah, because these art teachers, a guy played, it was 3 seconds. And they claim the entire revenue from that video, all of it, they wiped them out. Small amount per spin, but the artist always gets his share. You guys remember 2018, and we're singing karaoke songs. We paid for it. They're licensed. Keep pressing this, they'll label it frivolous, and then they'll get me kicked off of YouTube and all this stuff. But the point is I'm a BMI affiliated songwriter, and I'm an international. Is my artist fee. I sang those songs. And the point being is nobody paid me. Yeah, somebody wrote the song, yeah, but I paid for the right to use it. Licensed from the karaoke company, and I sang them, and I videoed my performance, and I didn't get paid for it. Writer's fee, okay? They don't seem to understand. The work is up here. That is one form of an embodiment. If you put it on recordings, that is another embodiment. Somebody had to do that. So just because you wrote it doesn't mean that you get all the money from anybody that ever. Sammy Davis Jr. Well, it said the Rat Pack, Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra, they weren't known as writers. A lot of money, and they should, because they're really good, super talented. But they were recording songs written by professional writers. And the writers after the 11, all that money goes to me because I wrote it. Ludicrous. It's asinine. Video. The case with the Marvin Gaye song. I forget the other guy. This other guy, I never heard of him anyway. But the guy that, and he analyzed both songs and analyzed the court cases. You know, maybe D Live is a place to go. You know, Periscope doesn't. Thanks so much for joining, and we can talk about this next time. We can talk about, you know, music, whatever you need. But at this point, we'll see you next time. Thank you so much for coming to say Zaijian and good night from Taiwan. Bye.